A resilient performance for Celtic helps them claim 3 points against Motherwell in what was a massive game in the Scottish Premiership. This win leaves Celtic 2 points behind Hearts and 4 above Rangers before they both play later this weekend. In this video I'll analyse Celtic's performance alongside who helped Celtic to victory today. The first half was largely dominated by Motherwell and they got their reward on the 32nd minute through Elijah Just from New Zealand, his 7th goal of the season, and they deserved it. Their performance up to that stage had been fantastic. They dominated the ball, 58% possession compared to Celtic's 42. They had more desire, they more hunger, they wanted it more. Anytime the ball was breaking, they seemed to get to every second ball, they were there, and Celtic weren't up to the levels that Motherwell were at in the first half. In saying that, Celtic did find a way to get back into the game in the first half. On the 38th minute, Benjamin Egren's quick feet got the ball back into the box, kept it from going out of play, played it into Yang. Yang finished into the bottom right hand corner. A lovely finish, a tidy finish, and it's what Celtic needed before half time. That settled them. You could see when they came out in the second half that goal really pushed them on, and if Celtic didn't get that goal before half time, it would have been a lot more difficult to get 2 goals in the second half. Coming out for the second half, Martin O'Neill made an early change. Sebastian Chinecti came off, Thomas Chavanchara came on, and that was a good change. I think Sebastian Chinecti wasn't in the game, and yet another performance. When he starts the game, he doesn't get into the game. He's not in his groove when he starts. Coming off the bench, he has such a big impact, but for some reason he can't bring that into his game when he started. Straight from kick-off in the second half, Celtic brought the energy. They showed the desire to win, to get 3 points, and the importance of today and what it meant for Celtic in this title race. They didn't get the goal straight away, though. They had to wait till the 72nd minute when they were awarded a penalty, a foul on Dyson Maid at the back post, which also resulted in a red card. Thomas Chavanchara took the penalty right down the middle, and hopefully that's a big confidence boost for him going forward. 7 minutes later, Celtic found themselves on the counter-attack, and it was Yang on the end of it. A brilliant first touch after the ball was lobbed up over the halfway line, and he finished it off brilliantly into the roof of the net, which topped off a fantastic performance from him and one that left him man of the match. Now I'm going to take a look at the player ratings for Celtic. How did the boys fare out in this one? Vijami Sinazalo, 6.4 from FotMob. I agree with that. It was a performance where he wasn't at his best. I think there was a couple kind of moments where you'd be like, oh, when he let the ball go through his legs and dropped it. Luckily, there was no Motherwell attacker going on to it. The whole back four for Celtic, all above 7.2. Kieran Tierney, Liam Scales, Benjamin Arthur and Colby Donovan. A word on Benjamin Arthur. He's holding himself really well, and it looks like with continued game time, he will turn into a fantastic football player. Do I think Celtic will have him after this season? Probably not. I think Brentford will try and hold on to him. He is their player after all. Last season he was their under-21 player of the season, so he's definitely a bright prospect, one for the future and one that Brentford will probably try and integrate into their first team over the next few seasons. The midfield three that started the game, Rio Hatate, Benjamin Egren and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. From all three of them, I didn't think it was their best performances. Hatate, a poor mistake to give away the first Motherwell goal really, just caught lacking on the ball. A bit Sinazalo, a bit Hatate. 50-50 I think would take the blame for that one. Benjamin Egren had 2 or 3 chances in the game where he should have scored, definitely 2 in the first half, 1 in the second half, where he just couldn't get the ball out under his feet, and that's okay too. The amount of goals he does add to the Celtic team, 19 he's got so far this season. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, very good in spells. When he has time and space on the ball, he's able to find that pass that not every other Celtic player can make. Crossfield, he just pings it over. He's away hitting the ball. You can see that he is that high level player. He just needs to get up to speed. Games will help him improve that. He's been out of the game so long since last season. It'll take him a while to get back up and running. Now the front three that started the game, Sebastian Chinecti, who came off at half-time, Dyson Maeda and Hyunju Yang, the man of the match. Chinecti, as I already touched on, not his best display, and he'll know that himself. He has high standards for himself, and he'll want to try and bounce back from this poor run of form. Dyson Maeda, I thought, looked very good in the second half, looked sharp on the ball, and it's strange. One game when he plays left wing, he looks very poor, and then when you move him striker, he adds more. Then when you start him striker, he looks poor. You move him to the left, and he looks like he's back to his best. So Maeda just needs to find his form. Obviously, his head has been slightly turned this season with moves in the Bundesliga that got turned down for him in the summer, but hopefully he can get the head down and focus on the task at hand for Celtic in the final few games this season. To touch on Yang again, I think this is one of his best performances in a Celtic shirt. You could see after he got that goal in the first half, he was more likely to take on his man. He had that extra yard of pace, and he seems like such a confidence player. That goal helped him, especially that second goal. In the coming weeks, hopefully Yang is an asset and he can bring more goals and assists to his game, because Celtic need goals. This is the first time Celtic have won a game since the start of February against Falkirk, the 2-0 win back at Celtic Park. They've either lost, drawn, or won the majority of the games by only one goal. A topic of discussion amongst the Celtic supporters will be the atmosphere yet again. The lack of the Green Brigade in the North Curve is really evident now. Celtic need to get them back in. If it's just until the end of the season and it's reviewed after that, this is important. The end of the season, every home game counts now. Only 4 more home games in the league. St Mirren at home before the split and 3 games after the split. 1 against Rangers, 1 against Hearts, and we're not sure who the third one will be yet. It's just about how the fixtures will line up. They need to get back in. I think personally 99% of the Celtic supporters will agree that they need to be back in the stadium. Even if they do not align with the politics of the Green Brigade, they'll be able to realise the support they bring to the team, the noise, and it gets the whole stadium going when you hear the drum and the curve bouncing. It really does give the players a boost. Mark O'Neill, Sean Maloney and Mark Foderingham, the work that they have done since they've came into Celtic on 2 occasions this season has been nothing short of magnificent. The players, they're getting everything out of them. They know what it means to play for Celtic now. Under Wilfred Nancy, we lost our way. He tried to change too much, too quickly. Brendan Rodgers, you could see that there was the feud going on between him and the board. Martin O'Neill and the backroom team are able to get these players on side, and where they might lack in ability, they're fully focused on the task at hand, and it's winning Celtic their 56th league title. That is going to be all from me in today's video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below, do you think Celtic can win this title? And until the next video, hail hail.